Okay, here we go. So, welcome back, guys. Hopefully, we are good now. And we'll see. Be sure nice if we were good, huh? Let's find out. It says I'm live. It says I should be good now, so we'll see. Hopefully that's better. What's up, Jack? Alright, so anyway, that's what we're doing. Hey, Ian.
I don't know, Dad. I don't know what's up.
Hey, Ian. How's it going? Hey, Ian. How's it going? Sorry, I'm streaming.
I know you're streaming. That's why I hopped in and waited for you to say something. I wasn't just coming in and doing my usual how I pop in and say hi.
Oh, yeah.
If you're live.
Yeah. Right? For the first time in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, geez, took you long enough.
Well, you know, a bit busy.
I know. Trust me, I know. It is all good.
It's gonna be better when we're all done with this. When we're all done with the shed and all the upgrades and everything, it's gonna be way better.
Hell yeah, man. Your own space, and it'll be nice.
Oh yeah. How's your day going?
That's okay.
Good.
Got some coffee. Oh, here, I'll post you some pictures of how much snow we got last night.
Oh, yes, snow.
And this morning it's still kind of snowing, but my God, it went from almost no snow. Here, I'll post it in Botany Bay.
Okay.
Or no, out in left field. I'll put it out in left field because it's.
Oh, that works.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of snow. We got almost a foot.
Oof.
In areas. Yeah.
Nice. For everybody wondering, that is happening in the Discord, this conversation, which I should put here.
Yes, you should post your links.
There you go, there's... Oh, that's the wrong place. God darn it. Copy. We'll put these in the right place, huh? Huh. Message failed to post. Sorry, guys. It's taken me some time here to get back into the groove of things. A pro tip, they say.
I say, also, you posted socials in Discord, not.
That's what I was just saying. Yes, it's fixed. I've posted it in the correct place now. But
Yeah, it's like,
hey, you know it happens. That's what I was saying. It like takes,
I know, and I'm allowed to giggle at you in your in your moments of brain fartery.
Right. Just working on getting these weathered a bit.
Nice. Oh, look, I think I'm your only watcher.
You might be. We had some earlier.
I would say, looks like Toxin was on. And...
Yeah, we had a few pop in. He said that the stream, for some reason, the compression on the stream earlier was like weird. Like it was all compressed and blurry, like on Like it was not that way on my PC, but when it got
Yeah.
to Twitch, it was like weird. So I had to restart the stream about 15 minutes ago and
Ah.
get it. Should be good now though. I mean, seems like it's good now. So
Yeah, it looks like it's going good. It's a little behind what I hear, but it's always like that when we're on Discord and I'm watching
Yeah.
the stream at the same time. I just want winter to go away.
The stream is better now.
perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, that's funny. We were literally just talking about that. How's it going, Toxin?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay. Not enjoying all this snow we have.
I agree. I don't like snow.
I posted in out in left field room in Discord pictures of how much snow we got overnight.
All right.
Well, since yesterday morning. Like
Cool.
it snowed a little bit, and then yesterday it came down in just a barrage of snow. It was crazy.
Ugh.
That's awesome.
I hate it.
Wrath, if
It's
you have
like-
time today,
Days like today make me want to go move to a subtropical area where there's not snow and it's not cold.
come down to Texas. There's plenty of not cold.
Yeah, I don't know. But then my free healthcare makes me want to stay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In the frozen snow tundra of
Yeah, my free healthcare and legal weed. I don't know. It's a big selling point for this thing.
Jesus.
That and also I was born up here, so you know. I may hate the snow and the cold and stuff, but if I go outside, I'm built to be able to handle it at least. I just don't want to because it makes me grumpy.
If you have time today, Wrath, maybe we can run some ranked because I finished up with school already.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure what I want to do today. If I want to play Infinite or if I want to play some MCC or
All right.
I don't know. I've been kind of craving some Halo 1 lately.
Okay.
Rip through some Halo 1 campaign.
What is it? Tiny and I, we're gonna run through the entirety of MCC in chronological order.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten my Spartan Ops Legendary Solo achievement yet.
No.
I did it all. I have completed Spartan Ops on Legendary Solo, all of them, all. It's so many. It was such a pain in the ass. But because I haven't beaten Halo 4 on Legendary, I think that's why I don't have the achievement yet. And I keep getting stuck on the one spot in Rec Room. I just can't seem to get past the one spot. And it just bugs the crap out of me.
Gotcha.
So maybe I'll work on that tonight or today, or I don't know. I do want to pop on Infinite and see what the challenges in the weekly Ultimate is, because
Oh yeah, that's
Switch
true.
over
The
day to
challenges
day.
reset.
Yeah, you'll have
I'm
to-
gonna go do those.
You have to let me know what that looks like, what they are when they pop, and what the ultimate is.
well, it's up now, so
Well, I get it, but clearly I'm not
know.
playing right now.
well, yeah, obviously. I will pop over there and look,
Thank you, sir.
because I am also the curious. And I don't care if there's something in the store I want. I'm not spending any of my credits because I'm buying Season 3, damn it. I am very much looking forward to Season 3.
Same here.
Echoes
Yes.
from within.
Yes, I'm looking forward to additional Halo content as well. That would be the glorious, wouldn't it?
Right. I'm really looking forward to the DMR coming back. The Bandit rifle.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that because I was really good with the DMR. I'm really good with the DMR. So the only issue I have with the DMR is I always wind up shooting the grunts in their stupid methane pack instead of their face. Well, every other enemy, you snap to the top of their body, and that's headshot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grunts, you snap to the top of their body, and that's the top of their methane tank. Their head's like 3/4 of the way up, and I can't. I always snap to the top, and I was like, damn it, no, down a little bit, pop, there, yay! I always have the grunt birthday party skull running because why not?
Yeah.
Having an explosion of confetti with everybody going yay every time you shoot a grunt in the face is quite fun.
I mean, yeah, that seems
Especially
pretty
when you
cool.
pop into and especially when you pop into a grunt heavy level. It's just parties everywhere, man. Yay! Yay! Yay!
Just touching up the statin before I go into weathering mode on this heal.
Mm-hmm. Come on, game, boot up. Event is over. Oh, it's a stance. The sentry stance. It's standing there with the BR with it. Half-shouldered, but down. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the weekly?
Yeah, the weekly reward. The sentry stance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a new challenge I haven't seen. Kill enemy Spartans with explosives. So that would be grenade, Hydra, rockets, Rocket Hog would even qualify for that because you're firing explosive rounds.
Maybe.
But definitely nades, Spanker, and Hydra.
Yeah, it should be, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here, there's another one I haven't seen in a long time. Kill enemy Spartans with Skewer. One of my upcoming challenges. But
Grunt birthday is fragtastic. Yep, it is. Thanks, Sexy Fox, for stopping by. How are you today?
oh, hello, Fox.
We're just working on the Mjolnir boots, the new ones. Running out of time before the convention, so just trying to get it.
Scramble, scramble.
Trying to get it done in time.
Okay, and in the shop, there's War Master armor set is back.
War Master, nice.
Yeah, Maltese Mayhem weapon set, which is it's got the BR muzzle brake, the sidekick muzzle brake that covers everything, the dumb one. The AR muzzle brake as well, and then the Maltese Mayhem coating for the three.
Gotcha.
Oh, the command for those three and the commando. The commando doesn't have an extra different muzzle brakes. So.
Okay. Coloring a comic page for a friend. Hey, that's cool, Fox.
Oh, and if you want the halo effect, armor effect, it's in there. The perfect circle. Epic armor effect.
Gotcha.
The Zeta Halo hologram that hovers above you like an angel halo.
Right.
Yeah, it's only 150 credits, so it's actually like substantially cheaper than it used to be. I think when it first came out, it was like 300 to 500
Way
credits.
more expensive than that. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's 150.
Mm-hmm.
And wheat cedar vehicle coatings for all the warthogs and mongoose. Yeah, the warthogs and the mongoose. Not very good. It's not a very nice one. It's like kind of orange, but then tan
Drink,
and
brother.
like maroon seats. I don't know.
Thanks,
Ugly.
Krampus, for stopping by and forcing me to drink. I will drink some coffee instead of water because I'm on the coffee train at the moment. But I will definitely hydrate some. Thank you.
But yeah, if you don't have the War Master armor set and you want it, it's up.
Which
It's actually
one is it?
That's the one with the.
But is it the Mark 7 or is it the Mark 5? Because there's one for each, I think.
Mark 7.
That one's the Mark 7? Okay.
Yeah. So it's the whole armor set, weapon or an armor coating, which is blue ash. So you got like baby poop yellow hands, and then like kind of like a light blue upper body, and then gray. I don't know. It's the hands really throw it off. It's like baby poop browns, or baby poop tan is best way to put it. I don't know. Doesn't look very nice, but the helmet's really nice. It's the War Master helmet.
Right.
And it comes with a helmet attachment, which is gas mask kind of front for it, chest piece, shoulder pauldrons, new gloves, wrist attachment, and then some emblems.
Right.
All of which I am not buying because I'm not wanting any of them.
Right.
The credits are already called for, so I have 200 credits to play with. But if I need a challenge swap, if I need more challenge swaps or anything, I need 200 credits to be able to buy some. So, and then that 1,000 credits is for season 3. So yeah. Oh well. The only thing I would have maybe wanted to buy is the Halo, but I'd never use it anyways, because I use the green hologram over the wrist attachment armor effect. So
I want the Gen 2 armor core for infinite. Huh, right? Krampus says he wants the Gen 2 armor core for infinite.
yeah, that would be nice. Next ones that are coming in are SPI and Chimera. Yeah, SPI is coming in as the next cannon core, and then the Chimera is going to be a fracture core, like the Yorai and the Eagle Strike.
Right.
I don't know. I don't like the helmets. I've seen all the helmets. Like there was leaked stuff for the armor cores and stuff. Both of them, like the SPI and the Chimera, the helmets look stupid. One of the helmets, I think it's for the Chimera, looks like almost has like a bear face. got like a face, like facial features and ears. It looks stupid. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But knowing me, I'll unlock it and I'll soup it up because it'll get unlocks for it, right? So I'll make it look okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably never use it.
Well, that's kind of where I'm at.
Because I bounce between my Mark 7 and my Mark 5B. Because they're my two ODST setups. Every once in a while, I'll throw on my Rakshasa, run around as Fred. Well, as close to a approximation of Fred as you can get in the game.
Need a little more black.
You should put a little bit of brown on the very bottom, so it looks like either dirt or mud or something on the very base.
Yeah.
It would make it look good. It would fit with the weathering, right? Like it's your boots, right? You're walking around in the dirt and wherever else, right? So it would be fitting that just along the outer edge of the base of the foot, there would be some like dust or dirt or something kind of accumulated there with all the rest of the weathering.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can experiment with that here shortly.
Yeah.
Bod boot camp is also good for challenge grinding.
Yep.
Because we were talking about how bot boot camp is good for everything, and I just remembered.
Yep, you
Good
can,
for challenges.
because it's in multiplayer, because it is under the multiplayer side of things, and you load in with a fire team of random people, unless you go in there with a fire team of 4, which would be weird, but but because it's in the multiplayer side of things, it's considered PvP.
Yeah. Against, like, recruit bots.
I'm just excited for campaign AI to be in Forge mode.
What does that mean exactly?
When it won't?
Okay, so right now, all you can do in Forge mode is put in Spartan AIs, so bots, basically, right? So, but all you can have is just Spartans. Well, when they put campaign AI in, that means you can load in brutes and elites and grunts and jackals and all this other stuff and make either Forge made campaign levels or firefight modes or anything like that.
There you go, guys.
Because when they do that, I'm gonna take my Sniper Alley Big Team Battle map and I'm gonna rework it into just actual Sniper Alley but firefight mode.
What do you guys think?
That looks good. Like I said, it would just with that hint of like dirt and stuff along that bottom edge would just like cherry on top. Because the weathering already, yeah, your weathering technique is like on par. Like you've got it. It looks good.
Thank you.
So just that extra little detail of just that's like dirt or mud or something that bottom edge would just take it over the top, right?
Yeah.
And it's just me and my idea, but you and your painting technique and talents and stuff like that, like it would work out it would look really good. I remember Maker was talking about that too.
Oh, about the brown on the bottom?
Yeah, about like adding some dirt around the bottom edge and stuff, and a few spots here and there on the armor to give it that battle worn look, right? So.
Yeah. What were you saying, Toxin?
I'm really excited to do my cosplay because almost everybody here knows what they're talking about and what they're doing, and they can like just help me so much with it.
Yeah. No, that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Although printing is gonna take absolutely forever.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's making an ODST Krampus.
Yeah. Plus, I want to. I saw a thing where somebody made. They had a magnet in their glove and a magnet servo that thingamadooer in the side of their helmet,
Mm-hmm.
and it flipped a switch. And then the visor. They had a clear visor in front.
There it
And they
is.
had just a black flip-up sheet behind it, so their visor could go from translucent to opaque.
Nice.
Nice.
And I
Set
wanna.
this,
I wanna try to put my own spin on that.
set this over to dry for now.
Yeah.
And see how that looks in comparison to the as we start to assemble the boots. We'll see how they look. There is one heel. We will continue to press forward here. Put this paint away now, since we won't need it for a minute. And clean my brush.
So yeah, I might be having a possibility of buying a 3D printer.
Oh yeah,
soonish.
really?
Yeah.
How did
Which will be nice.
how did you get the opportunity to do that?
Well,
Money.
I found we found out that my mom and me and everything qualify for our native status because I have
Yeah.
a little bit more native in me than we thought.
Nice.
So that might come with some money. It might not. That's why I
Okay.
said there might be a possibility. If it does come with some money and stuff like that, I'm buying myself a 3D printer.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So my wife's like, "Well, what do you need that for?" I'm like, "So I can have something to do while I'm sitting here crippled, and can't really do anything. So I can 3D print things and have little projects and stuff. I'm like, if you need something around the house made to help something make better, I can print it and make it myself
Right.
instead of having to buy it."
Huh. That's fair. That is fair.
She was like, "That is actually a good idea." I'm like, "Yeah." So, but it's still up in the air, right? I'm not sure exactly what's going to go on with all that. So, if it does come with a little bit of money, it'll be nice. We'll be able to get a vehicle. We'll be able to get a 3D printer.
Right.
Eventually I'll be able to upgrade my computer. That's like last on the list, though. My computer is capable enough to be able to do stuff with 3D printers, so
Right.
because it runs the 3D program, 3D modeling programs. So it'll run a program for the printer. And eventually, if I do upgrade my computer and stuff like that, I'll just turn this computer into what you're turning one of your old computers into, just my 3D printing printer or computer,
Yeah.
right?
That's
So I
exactly
can just
right. Yeah.
have it just off in the corner with my 3D printer, just do whatever and upgrade my regular computer. But that's the future, right? So
Yeah.
right now
yeah,
it still
exactly.
stands that I have an absolute potato of a computer, and
Yeah. No, I get you. I'm right. I feel that. All of that. I feel. All right. Now I'm just once again rubbing the edges with this Scotch Brite sponge pad for doing your dishes, and that's just relieving the. It's my favorite part of the weathering process because you're not doing a ton of damage to the paint. It's just the sponge is softer than the armor, and the Scotch Brite will lend itself to the paint, so it'll take away any of the high spots, or it'll take away any of the, just by rubbing it. It's kind of like a screwdriver. It's kind of like sandpaper, but a little bit different.
yeah, it's an abrasive, right? It's just a very light.
Yeah. Well, it won't damage your print. It won't damage the texture. It won't damage the smoothness. But what it will do is it will take away some of the leather, some of the layer and sheen. And so it dulls the green and exposes some of the underpaint that you spent all the time putting in.
Yeah, but
building up, right?
that's the point of those layers, right? Is to then hit it with a sandpaper and get it down to those metal layers underneath to look like the paint weathered away, exposing the raw metal.
That's 100% correct.
And because it's all made of titanium, it'll never be rusty. So it'll always be silver,
Right.
raw silver metal underneath.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm still sad too that I can't get the Halo costume for Sea of Thieves either.
Yeah, I'll probably. I mean, it'll be in the shop. I don't think it's limited.
No, it's well, it is. I think it is, but there's a month or whatever for it. So I know I won't be able to afford it. It's like $15 for just the costume.
Yeah.
All right, so whatever. You or Forge will buy it eventually, and I'll be able to look at it at least.
Right.
Speaking of which, I downloaded Sea of Thieves the other day if you don't want to play.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. I honestly, the only time I play it is when Forge and John and Chris are playing. I have never played it solo, so it's one of those games that I don't ever see myself playing it solo.
I used to play it solo all the time when it first came out, before the hackers.
Yeah.
And it was, you could run a sloop and go get chests, and, as long as you weren't doing, like, big
stuff.
Like going and trying to do Skull Mountain or some shit by yourself, you were pretty okay.
Yeah. I don't know. The last time me, Forge, and Chris played, like, it was crazy. It was the most actual players in the oceans that I've seen playing that game yet. We're like at one island, you just go out to the dock and look over, and it's like, oh, there's a player over there. Oh, look there's another player there. Oh, look there's 2-player sloops fighting each other over there, and like, holy crap, I haven't seen this many actual players on this season ever. It was crazy. And then you look over, and I'm like, oh, look there's a skeleton ship. Oh, and another skeleton ship. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The seas are busy.
So here's
from players.
Just to give you an idea, here's the unsanded one. Okay. Here's the unsanded one.
It still has that satin finish, but it's still that sheen to it.
Here's the sanded one. So I haven't added any color to it yet, but I've taken some color away, and it gives that. Yeah.
It starts to look a lot more worn and battle.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it gives it that battle-worn look, right? Like, you've worn it. It's not brand new, straight from factory armor. It's armor that's been out in the battlefield.
Yeah, at least once.
Mm-hmm.
They could never give me brand new stuff. Like, they just couldn't. If I was a Spartan and they were like, hey, here's your brand new armor. And they'd be like, not a scratch on it. And I'd be like, are you kidding me? There's not a scratch on it? Like,
John puts it on, goes outside, rolls in the dirt. There, that's better.
literally, like,
rolls around on the ground. Like, there, that's better. That looks better.
can't go out.
Spartan should never look shiny and new.
Can't go out in a brand new suit. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Like, the very first time we saw the Master Chief, Did he have a brand new suit on? No. It just looked newer because the graphics were bad.
Yeah, Halo 1.
John, don't you mean evolved graphics?
Yeah. Yeah. They evolved from a potato into what we have now.
They evolved from a potato to a slightly bigger, more powerful potato.
Oh, no, the graphics now. If you look at the graphics now, like it looks real, right? But if you look at the graphics in original Halo 1,
Looks real. You see this
yeah.
shit I'm building? I worked really hard to film all of those cutscenes for you. Yeah, I was tired. Days and days in that armor, filming those cutscenes. Steve Downs just in the back making his Master Chief mouth faces, like trying to, like, it's okay, John. Just keep trying.
John almost got a space grade STD.
What?
The flood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play me some ODST.
I made lunch.
Are the Halo games in chronological order?
On MCC,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Next
okay.
it goes
What'd you make for lunch,
Reach,
Krampus?
EE, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, which if you actually want to do that in Chronicle, you got to stop halfway through Halo 2, jump over to Halo 3 ODST, do ODST, and then go back and finish Halo 2, and then go to Halo 3.
You were saying, Krampus, you were eating, what'd you eat?
I made some oven bread.
Oven breads?
Yeah, it's basically a toast with, well, mine has tuna, salami, ham, and cheese on it, and it's spiced with mixed herbs.
Nice.
That sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I think I might go upstairs soon and make myself an eggle.
An eggle.
What?
Yeah. Fried egg on a bagel. An eggle.
I thought you said a beagle.
No, an eggle.
Yeah, he's gonna go out and
I
cook
know.
himself a bald eagle.
Honestly, that wouldn't. I don't think that tastes very bad. It's the state bird. They made it that for a reason. It's probably delicious.
No, they
It's a-
probably taste like
Eagles are
probably taste
predators
gross.
and eagles are predators and they usually are not good to eat
I know. I was joking.
because of all the parasites they have.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was trying to
Oh.
fix my corrupted game file. What was you saying? Reach CE
Goes
2.
Reach, then Halo 1, then Halo 2, but once when you get to the level, or I can't remember what the name of the level, but when the ship jumps does the jump in the city, you stop there, you jump over to Halo 3 ODST, you do all of ODST, and then you go back to Halo 2 and finish Halo 2 and then Halo.
I don't
Halo
think.
3 ODST, because the ODST is based. There, you start the game dropping in when the ship jumps out of the city, and it messes up the whole drop, right?
Yeah.
And then the whole game happens, and all of that game happens while the ships are still in slip space jump. All of ODST happens,
Cool.
and then it's like all of ODST happens, and a bunch more time passes before those ships come out of slip space.
I'll
And
see
then
if Primus wants
Halo
to do
2, the rest of Halo 2 continues on, and then 3 goes on after that. The only reason it's Halo 3 ODST is because it's made off of the Halo 3 engine.
it. Yeah. I'm gonna see if Primus wants to do it like that or just play it how it is. 1, 2, 3 ODST, and then 4.
Like I said, though, if you want to play it in true chronological,
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
how
if
you.
Premise is up for that.
Because it's not hard. ODST, you can beat ODST in a day on Legendary. I beat it in 4 hours when I first played it. Like I played it the first night on easy just to go through the game and just like learn the map layout and kind of figure out the game, right? And
Yeah.
then the next night I beat it on Legendary.
Here we
4
go.
hours.
Here's a heal.
Nice.
That's right. It's 2 heals. I got a toe and 2 lace guards. I'm gonna take a break for a second. I'm gonna take a break and use the restroom. I'll be right back, stream.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wow. Wow. Crazy. Ooh, I need a nap. Uh, I forget everybody's name. Wrath, do you want to run some ranked or not right now?
Not right now, no.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been wanting to run any ranked. Yeah, I know it's season 2.5, right? So it's kind of a throwaway season. And if you didn't get any season 1 ranked stuff, you can get it this time. But I got season 1 ranked stuff. I didn't get any of the season 2 ranked stuff because my internet was so bad. I stopped playing ranked because I kept getting booped out of games, which was messing with my rank and also wasn't fair to my teammates because I'd ranked. You get kicked out of a game, nobody pops in to replace you. So it goes to 3v4 for the rest of the match, right? So
Oh.
ranked is the only mode that if somebody drops out, a bot something won't fill its spot.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
bad.
Spots are filled at the beginning of the game. Somebody drops out. That's it. No replacements. That's your team for the whole match, whether all of them are there or not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a little bit of garbage town, if I'm honest.
Yeah. So, but like I said,
Alright.
with how my internet was when I used to live where I was, like my internet was absolute garbage. So getting into a ranked match and be able to stay in it without being glitchy, without being anything, it made it not fun to play. You know, and now that season 3 is going to be launching in 13 days, I have absolutely no interest in season 2.5.
So we're gonna run ranked as soon as season 3 drops.
Yeah, season 3 drops. I want to run a little bit of ranked, see where I can rank it, because I have like
Yeah.
highest rank I got was gold 3 before my internet started just making it so I couldn't progress at all. I got booped out of 2 matches in a row, and it dropped me a full rank.
That's rough.
Went from halfway through gold 3 down to halfway through gold 2. Getting booped out of 2 matches. I was like, I'm done.
That is rough.
I haven't played ranked since.
I got gold 3 out of my placements.
Nice. And yeah, and like I've played so much Infinite since then, you know, and like if I'm going to be playing ranked, I'm going to be playing ranked with, you know, my friends who I play just regular old Halo with all the time. So, you know, I might place a little higher this time. So,
Yeah, here we go.
but yeah, so, you know, I kept getting placed gold 1. But the way ranked works is it takes what you place at in your matches and then puts you 1 level below that. So if you place plat 1, that means you played at the level of plat 2. but they place you at plat 1. Or you get placed gold 3. It means you played at the level of gold, but they place you at gold 3. Right? Like, it's stupid.
Huh. I guess that just means you have room for improvement.
Well, exactly, right? It puts you so you're not jumping into people that are exactly same or a little bit higher skill than you.
Yeah.
It puts you at people that you're a little bit lower than you, but roughly the same as you. So then I don't know. It's weird.
So
Infinite's rank system
basically-
is weird.
But why don't you just put them at the same skill as you? Because if everybody's being placed at gold 4, but actually gold 3, then all the gold 4s will be playing at gold 3, and everybody will be the same skill level anyways.
Yep. Like I said, Infinite's
So-
rank system is weird. Infinite's rank system also takes in your social play into effect.
Your what?
All your social, like all your just regular social play, like in regular old multiplayer, like, you know, Tax Slayer, Big Team Battle, everything, campaign, how you play in the campaign, it factors in all of that into your ranking.
That's dumb.
It's the
So
only game on the
example-
market that factors everything into your rank, not just your rank, not just the
So
rank.
if I did really
Every
bad
other
and
one
just
affected by your ranked gameplay only. It's
So
stupid.
if I were to have a really, really bad match and say Social Slayer, it would bring my rank down.
No, it affects your placement. When you're doing your placement matches, it takes what you do in those placement matches plus how you do in your last little while for social play and campaign and everything like that, and uses all of that and factors all of that into your placement. Only game on the market that does that. It is absolutely stupid.
That's a big dum-dum hole.
Yeah, because every other game, first-person shooter game that does ranked mode, they're all based off of the ranked placement matches you do only. That's it. That's all they base it off. Your other play has absolutely nothing to do with it. Halo's the only one that actually takes your soul play into it. It's stupid. And then Halo Infinite
Very.
is the only one that's done that.
That's
Dumb.
very, very, very dumb-dumbness.
Yeah.
It's awesome, isn't it? It's awesome, isn't it?
We're talking about Halo's ranked.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was just, capturing my audience again and saying it's awesome the way that works, isn't it?
It's absolute garbage town.
It's the best.
It's a big old trash bag.
Well, it could be.
Big old poopy dum-dum
It's worse
hole.
than how I played in Zero's tournament.
It could be. It could be
Oh,
trash
how
bag.
could anything be that bad? I mean, what?
It could be trash
No.
bag simulator, but it's not.
I
It's
mean,
just-
the
No,
rank.
I was trash bag simulator in Zero's tournament. God, 3 kills. I got three fucking kills.
At least
I
we know GA's
played
winning.
like trash bag.
At least we know GA's winning the tournament.
Until
not
he
necessarily,
runs up
man.
against like Timo or somebody.
Timo or Halfjaw.
He might have a. He might have. a
Timo and
trouble there.
Halfjaw are gonna be give him a run for his money, man. Because those two are very good players.
Zero was I was talking to him after the last tournament, and he
Yeah.
was saying that he thinks GA is probably gonna win the whole thing just based on y'all's match.
Yeah, well,
And also him and Primus's match, he absolutely smoked Primus.
yeah. How I like? Did you not watch Primus's match with
No, I did.
what was it, Markoward or
What?
whatever his name was? Whoever it was that Primus.
Yeah, it was Markoward.
Markoward. My God,
What?
I'm sorry, but those two, it was painful watching their match. It was just so painful. It's just like, what are
Wait,
you
what?
doing?
Primus and Markoward?
Yeah, when
No,
they did
I
their
thought
match.
Markoward.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean,
okay, then it was Primus
and
and
Nightman?
Yeah, Nightman. Oh my God, that was just neither of them were going for
It
power
was
weapons
so
or
funny.
power ups and it's just like why?
It
know,
was so stupid
Primus is
funny,
sitting
though.
there spending time blowing up a warhog for some reason. It's like why? What are you doing?
It was so funny. Primus said at that point in the match he knew that he was gonna win just based on Nightman wasn't really playing to win, he was just playing to play. So Primus was just wasting time doing whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. And I'm in a tournament. It's play to win or play like trash bag like I did. But
You know, I was watching you. I came in and gave you that little pep talk. I didn't want to
Yeah.
give you any pointers because I didn't want to ruin your mojo, but like literally like you did all of the mistakes that you did against me. Like like you keep sometimes
Yep.
you just get into this place where you will not stop pushing. Like you are gonna lose. Like your shield is boop 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 in your head, and he is still like more shield than you, and you are still pushing like you're gonna beat. And I'm like, you know, that was why I grenaded you so many times in our 1v, was because you continue to push, and I just grenade you right into your push, and you're gonna get stuck like every single time, right? So, I watched those things, and it was rough because you know,
oh yeah,
Forge
I
was
played like
calling
absolute
it,
garbage.
and I was like, God damn it! I was like, God damn it, Ian, just stop, just breathe, just think.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just played like absolute garbage. No, like there were some factors involved too. Like I hadn't smoked anything that day. I hadn't eaten. I hadn't even eaten. I'd only had like 1 or 2 cups of coffee. I wasn't mentally prepared. And then
Yeah.
I played like garbage. I still had fun.
Yeah,
You know, I still came out of it going, yeah, you know, I probably could have done better, but
right.
you know, whatever. It's not like I was playing for thousands of dollars. I'd never done a tournament before ever. That was my first one ever. You know, and I haven't really done anything 1v1 since Halo 3. You know,
Right.
that's like 2009? 2010? You know, been a long time. So I didn't have my hopes too high. So it's okay. Maybe I'll join in on the next round, or maybe I'll just wait for team tournament stuff. So I play better with at least me and Toxin were playing team doubles yesterday, and we won every single
He
match.
smoked everybody.
So like I play better in team environment than I do solo. So.
I think both of our play styles we mix very well because I'm more like really pushing, and whenever he's with the
Yeah.
team, he's very like more support. So although he still got most of the kills because I got their shields low, and then he came back and finished them off as my shields broke. So our play styles just mix really
Me
well.
and John play like that too, right? Like when we split off and we're playing like 4v4s, right? Forge and somebody else will go off one way, me and John will go off the other way, and we play that exact same way. Like kind of go in and out of the engage and disengage during the engagement and stuff like that, right? And let do some damage, back off, let the other person jump up and take the kill, or do more damage and then duck back, you know, kind of in and out. So, like I said,
It kind of works that way sometimes for sure.
I play a lot better in team than I do in solo. And I'm okay with that. I'm a 40-year-old man, right? I'm not some young, nimble gamer, right? I'm just an old guy who still plays Halo.
God, I'm getting down to the end of this sponge. Might have to get a new sponge soon, boys.
Oh no.
They wear out after a while, and you're using a sanding block instead of what they're actually made for, which is dishes. So,
well,
even doing dishes, they wear out, right? So,
it's a secret though, and it's a secret that nobody else really uses. And I know people are like thinking, like people who see that are like, "There's no way that he's using that sponge to do all that." It's 100% like the only thing I use is this sponge.
Yeah, with me, I'd probably use just the Scotch-Brite pads instead of the Scotch-Brite sponge. But that's just me personally, you use the sponge because it gives you a little bit more softer grip for your fingers and everything too, right?
Yeah,
Where
it's good for the dexterity in your hand, and
yeah,
and then also the I feel like if you have the Scotch Brite, you will push into the medium harder. Because like your hand, the sponge, right? Like as I get done using it, it is like flat and like gross and impacted, right? Here's a let me
Mhm.
show you what a new one looks like. I mean, you know, but this is for the stream, right? For stream people to see it because it's been a long time and maybe you guys don't know. But so here's a new one. Here's the one I'm using. So the point is that I'll continue to manipulate this and use it until all of this clean Brillo is gone. But it gets flatter and flatter and flatter and flatter the more that you pack it. And so what happens is, outside Ziva, hold on, dog wants out. Hey, out, outside. So anyway, so as you pack it, as you pack it down, it gets harder and harder to manipulate. But I feel like if you just had the Brillo pad portion, that you would overpower the print. Like, I feel like part of the reason why this works so well is because the sponge makes it so that you almost can't push too hard, right?
yeah.
The sponge
Well, I've
absorbs
done
all
a
the
lot
weight.
of
Yeah.
I've done a lot of woodwork and other work with it, like stuff where I use that kind of stuff for sanding, and I actually I'm okay with just the Scotch Brite pads because I can do the super light touch with it and not go too crazy with it. I don't know. My dexterity when it comes to sanding and stuff is not too bad.
Yeah.
So, but I might try the sponge too, right? If I get my 3D printer and start doing stuff, I might try the sponge just to try a new method, right? Because it works for you. I might as well give it a shot. If it works out better, then sweet.
Well, I feel like it's a little more you have to be a little more vigorous. You have to you have to make a few more passes than you would make if you were using like sandpaper or something like that. But like I said, the other thing I love about it is that it carries the paint with it on further into the print. It pulls the pigment and then re-impregnates it into your print later somewhere where it makes it look dirty and scarred. Like I said, I just don't know. I haven't tried it with a regular Scotch Brite, so I'm not sure if it would if you would get the same effect. That would be my only.
Oh yeah, exactly right. And like when I start doing stuff, I'm gonna be printing. I got to do stuff to make to calibrate, calibrate the machine and all that stuff, right? So
Yep.
I can use those prints as test stuff for painting and sanding.
No,
Why
that's
not?
true. That is true.
Use it for more than just testing the printer. Use that test print as test bed for other things, painting, gluing, whole bunch of shit. Why not?
And the rest of this week we'll be working on the shed. I went out this morning and sanded on sanded on those spaces that we had that I had mudded over that I needed to patch from my last
Yeah.
wall look, and I sanded on those today. Got some windows that I need to work on sanding down still a little bit. And then, like I said, it's the last coat of paint. And then trim and move in. Well, that's not true. I still got to run the internet. I do still need to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
Oh, the internet?
Yeah.
Nah.
That you're running everything off of wireless. Yee.
Boot that joker up and be like, and there's no more stream ever because there's no internet. Oops, my
Right.
bad. Alright. Getting pretty close here. Getting pretty close here. Alright. Oh, my hands are killing me. Oh. Alright, so here's the deal. You guys get me for about a half an hour more. Everybody in Streamland will get to enjoy me for about a half an hour longer. And then I'm going to get off of the stream and complete some of this work. By complete, I mean weathering my stuff and getting it all good, getting it close to going. I'll be hanging out in the Discord the rest of the morning after I get off of the stream. Actually, it'll be the beginning of the afternoon, I guess. And I'll be hanging out in the Discord. I have a dentist appointment today, so I have to drive several hours to a place called Silverdale. And I will be doing that, and that will be what I'll do. And then after I get back tonight, it is nothing planned, so I'll be hanging out in the Discord with everyone like usual. That's my plan.
Nice.
And then we'll be posting updates on the suit throughout the next few days as we finish up these boots and get them all set for Emerald City 23. I'm very excited about. What about you, Rad? What are you doing today?
Not sure. Probably not too much. It's snowing out. Still, like, all that snow we got, and it's still snowing. It hasn't stopped yet. So, yeah.
It's awesome. I love snow.
I hate it.
Hey, Ian.
It almost never snows down here.
Have you guys thought about moving to a place where there's no snow? Isn't there certain places in Canada that are like that?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's Canada. We get snow everywhere.
It surprises me. I didn't think you'd have snow in like BC. It's like right here by me, so like I figured it'd be very similar to us, where you barely get where they barely get it.
Well, Vancouver barely gets snow, but it still gets snow.
mean, that sounds perfect to me. That's like here. Then you get just the snow you want when you don't want it. But it's still just snow you want instead of snow that you get every year that you're like take for granted and shit on.
Yeah. John, just because you like snow doesn't mean everybody else has to.
I know.
Because I absolutely hate snow. But it's because I deal with snow every year. Canada we have basically 2 seasons. We have winter and then 2 weeks of summer. Like, it's the best way to describe it. I guess 3 seasons because we have winter, construction, and a little bit of summer.
Construction. I love it.
Good old construction season.
Boy, Maker did a really good job on this stuff. He made my job so easy.
Hmm.
And so now I need to know which side goes up. The square side or the open side? Right?
That's something you're gonna have to ask Maker.
It's only sort of important. Like, you know?
Kind of. Only a little bit.
Yeah, it's only a lot of it important.
No, just a little bit.
Alrighty. Anybody watching anything good on TV these days?
No, I don't really watch TV.
I watch YouTube,
Same here.
but
Speaking of YouTube, everybody can follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all
Oh, I
of the
forgot
things.
you had it. I didn't know you had a
Don't
YouTube.
forget to follow me in all of those places.
I follow you on
And,
Twitch, and I'm in your Discord. I just didn't know you had a YouTube.
There you go. There's socials and the Discord for everybody who falls in here at some point and sees us. You can join us on the Discord. The Discord is the place where the awesome happens. The awesome
Yeah, like
is
me. I'm awesome, and I'm in the
always.
Discord.
Yeah, everybody's here actually. Everybody comes to the Discord and contributes their own brand of awesomeness, and that's what continues to make the awesome more awesome. The awesome happens in the Spartan space, which is the Discord link that I just posted. Please, if you are enjoying what you like, you're seeing things that you like here. Follow us. Like us. Subscribe, I guess. Someday I'll pedal for subscriptions, but right now I don't stream enough that you're so every dollar helps, of course, but buy some merch or something, share the awesome. Just be awesome. That's what I'm
Since
saying.
when did you have merch?
I had a merch store since like day one.
Huh, I'll go look at it.
yeah. Yeah, he's got a
There's so many
mug
things that I just learned.
and shirt.
Yeah,
Couple
all
of shirts, don't you?
mugs and shirts. Most of the shirts have the Spartan John action figure, which will start to remake an appearance soon. Once Lena finishes painting his face. And, yeah, it's going to be awesome. And of course, like I said, more gaming as always. We'll be gaming and cosplaying. We got a lot of projects. I'm going to be getting back into modeling, styrene model kits, airplanes, boats, and things. We'll be doing a lot of that on the stream. All the stuff that I like to do. Gardening season is coming, so be ready to catch that on TikTok and Instagram and all of the places, the Facebook, as we get ready to plant for the season. As a matter of fact, I'm just getting ready to harvest the last thing that I grew last season. My Brussels sprouts survived the winter in the raised plant beds and have grown Brussels sprouts. Now I'm going to tell you, because I didn't plant them early enough in the season and I didn't know any better. They're like all itty bitty little Brussels sprouts. They're like pygmy Brussels sprouts. But the fact that it continued to grow all year and did not die, out in the weather with no help, just me babysitting it, that makes me feel awesome. So we did something good. That's what I'm saying. We did some more good things in the garden this year, and we're gonna pass on that knowledge to everyone. Talk about all the things. I'll go out and do the ugly video. That's what I've been dreading, is the ugly video. And that's the, hey guys, it's Spartan John, and we're just coming into the beginning of spring, and it's time to prepare the garden. And that's the part where we pull all the dead shit out and and mulch it up and repurpose it for other things, and then determine if we need to, we'll turn the soil and check on our worms and determine if if we need to add soil, which I'm pretty sure we're going to have to add soil because of just because of the way that the garden beds work. The soil was soft and fluffy last year. This year it'll have a great season. It'll have a season of pack on it, so it'll be a little bit different. But I'm excited about it.
But just add a little extra soil and give it a good turn, and
yeah,
you'll be good to go.
Yep. And of course, our composting.
Do you have a little tiny rototiller?
A little tiny rototiller. Nah, I'll hand turn those beds. Those beds are raised and small, so.
I'll say, because you can get little battery powered drill battery powered ones that work really good for small gardens like that. So you can till up and you can get them. They can till pretty deep.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep.
Well, I'll definitely check into that.
Because for one, it makes it a lot easier, right? Instead of having to hand turn all of it. But even then, though, hand turning your gardens probably won't be that bad either, because it's not like it's gonna be like digging into clay. It's trying to hand turn clay, right? You're hand turning pre-used topsoil.
Yeah, I'm hand turning my custom garden mix. So
and it's all at like waist heights. It's not like you have to like bend down or anything either. Just get yourself a smaller shovel.
That's right.
So you're not using a huge ass shovel and only using the bottom half of it. Right?
Yeah, that's kind of how I planned it.
But you can also get those. They're just manual hand tillers. They're just like, it's 4 tongs turned at like I think it's like a 30-degree angle or whatever, and then a couple other tongs on the inside turned 30 degree the other way that are a little bit shorter.
Right.
And you just stab it into the dirt and turn it. Right.
Yeah, it's like a weed puller almost.
Yeah, it's called a manual hand tiller, right? Because you get one, they're like the tines are like 6 inches long, right? So they dig down deep in good soil, right? If it's like hard soil, it'll only go in so far. But
right,
your garden, it would work good for that, because it would just turn it all up. It would make it easier to turn over with the shovel.
Right.
Go through and break it all up. But you also got to pull all your dead stuff. That'll break up the dirt. So there's lots of options out there for gardening stuff. Yeah, and if I wasn't living in a place where I can't I don't have a spot for a garden. I'd probably have a little raised, but all I have is back deck. I'm not allowed to put any raised garden, anything kind of stuff out there. So
Well, that sucks.
I could put like some plants out there and stuff.
What about
but-
like a topsy-turvy tomato grower or something? You know, it's like a
Oh
it's
yeah,
like a
well,
house
yeah. I could
plant.
put like plants out there. I could put plants out there and stuff like that, or that are in pots and stuff. But it's like flowers. I'm not allowed to have like a garden.
Really? Like if you planted like a tomato, they'd bitch at you?
Yep.
That was bullshit. Tomato was tiny.
Yep.
That sucks, my friend. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right.
Here we go.
Now, before I hurt myself and had to redo my whole backyard stuff when we moved back into that place, the backyard, I had a garden in the backyard, and that thing grew everything like crazy. I had potatoes and tomatoes. And that's what we had. We had green beans, cucumbers,
Ooh, I like green beans.
carrots, green onions, whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, and it just everything grew like crazy.
Nice.
Green beans are delicious.
I have a very green thumb. I have a good set of green thumbs, I guess.
My thumb is orange, and whenever I wrap a rubber band around it, it's purple.
Yeah,
Wow.
don't do that. That's not the competitive tools of circulation. But green thumb, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know.
I know
didn't
I know what green thumb means.
Things alive. I'm good at gardening. I grew up on a ranch in BC, right? So
Huh, cool.
we had half an acre of land, like for our yard and everything, and my mom loved gardening. So I grew up on a ranch in the middle of
Nice.
nowhere, and you know, there's not much to do. You help with the gardening because it gives you something to do. You learn some things, and then just before you move out, you design and build this massive garden of your own in the yard. That one was crazy. We had a big purple boulder and river stone pathway going through it that was lined with rusty shale.
Nice.
There was a spot. My mom was supposed to put a bench underneath this one spot that I made for like to have a bench, but she never got the bench. So it's always just an empty spot for a bench underneath the rose bush. Yeah, it was a really nice garden. It connected two other gardens because my mom had like some
Gotcha.
just some, like 2-foot wide strip gardens going along the edge of the yard, and then there was like a big gap between them, and I designed a garden that merged the two gardens into one big giant garden, and also had its own. Yeah, it was crazy. Ooh, that looks good.
Thank you. That was with the damage. Some of the damage.
Just some dry brushing to go.
Correct. Yeah, I just got a little dry brush